Hey Plottr pals! I'm Stacy Anderson, sci-fi author and one of the trainers here at Plottr. Today, I'm excited to share our latest update to Plottr, which includes 10 new starter timeline templates that cover a range of new genres and formats. This builds on our last major update, which added even more detail to the starter timeline templates so they can provide more guidance when planning your stories. Let us know which one you plan to use in the comments below, and let's take a look. Here we are in the dashboard section of Plottr, and I've selected the option to create from template. On the left-hand side, we now see some new starter templates, including the children's book plot, cozy mystery beat sheet, the Fichtean Curve, Foolproof Pulp formula, Freytag's pyramid, a horror beat sheet, in media res, the Dent master plot formula, Propp folktale structure, and the villain's journey. So let's jump in and take a look at these templates in more detail. The children's book plot gives you a basic structure for planning and writing a children's book. The different stages are each listed in a scene card, and you can get more information about each stage by clicking into the details of that scene card, with a description, example, and a breakdown. Next, we have our cozy mystery beat sheet, which is broken into 4 acts, each with their own plot line: the ordinary world, reactive, proactive, and confrontation. Again, each beat is listed as its own scene card, and you can click into the details of any scene card for more information and to begin plotting. The Fichtean Curve is a classic story structure that begins with crisis, rising to a climax and falling action. And again, all the information you need for each plot point is inside the details of the scene card with examples. The Foolproof Pulp formula is a great option for short stories, broken down per 1,000 words, although it can be adapted for longer works as well. It shows you how to have the most impact for each 1,000 words you write. Freytag's pyramid was designed for dramatic plays and gives some great insight into the traditional pyramid-shaped story plot. And this includes classic examples from Hamlet. With the new horror beat sheet, you can plot out your own story using Wes Craven's Scream as the example. In media res is the technique of starting in the middle of the action, and now we have a plot template to help you construct your story around that concept. And the template will explain exactly how to start in media res in the scene cards. Another classic method for writing short stories from the Pulp era is Dent's master plot formula, which breaks the stages of a short story into 1,500-word sections. Each of those 4 sections can also be expanded into the 4 acts of a longer work. And it clearly shows all the marks you need to hit in that short number of words. The Propp folktale structure is another classic for structuring folk tales. This template is perfect for modern retelling of fairy tales with a twist, or stories with a mythological bent. It's broken down into 4 phases, each with its own plot line: the introduction, story body, donor sequence, and the hero's return. And like all the other templates, you can find out more simply by clicking into any of the scene cards. Here you can see some more classic examples from Hansel and Gretel and the Odyssey. And finally, the perfect companion to the hero's journey is the villain's journey. You can use this template either with a protagonist of your story as an anti-hero, or in conjunction with the hero's journey to make sure your villain is just as fleshed out as your protagonist. He'll follow similar steps, and you can read about them in each of the scene cards. You can add another template to a timeline by hovering over a new plot line and selecting Use Template. When you select your template and click Choose, it will add the second template underneath. As always, you can modify, adapt, or combine different templates to fit the needs of your particular story. So which story structure are you using for your current work in progress? We always love to hear your feedback. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel for all our latest updates, releases, and tutorials. As always, happy plotting!